It's off. Fender's off. Okay, today we're going to be building a roll cage for the RUDICON. I've got the steel there and I've got the tube here. I'll be running some of the tubing across the outside of here and go down the front. The factory XJs have this roof rack system up here. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to be removing it. So with these factory bolt holes, what I want to do is I want to actually run this bar, and I'm going to have tabs come off of it and actually bolt to the roof again. So, and then right here, I've already got my verticals up and I've got 4 holes drilled so that I can put another plate on there, bolt the top roll cage together, and it should be strong enough. So I figured out how many bolts and screws and stuff I need to mount the upper roll cage. And so I need to run to the store and actually get some. Let's go. Okay, so I got all the nuts and bolts that I needed. Time to head back to the shop. If you look at the roof line, there's actually a slight arch to it. And there happens to be a tool here that puts a curve in a full length of steel. And that's this wheel over here. So you slide the piece of metal in right through here. You return the wheel and it puts a bend all the way in it. So I have the pieces bent right here, and I have the horizontal back bent as well. Now it's time to notch them. So I don't have a proper notcher with me, but I do have this. So I've got this piece bent, I've got it notched, I've got it sitting on the plates that get bolted to the roof. I really like how that is, but before I weld that together, I want to get this front section lined out. Behind the fender here, it's going to attach to my rock slider. I'm going to have it go up, poke through the fender here, come up, and end there. Always forget something. And there you have it. I don't have the right adapter with me, so I'm doing all these by hand. It's off. Fender's off. This is the first time I've ever had the fender off of this Jeep, but oh, there's some mud there. This thing is mangled. So I'll just buy a new one later, and then I'll be good. So now I need this one times 2. 2 equal parts. Now I need to work on getting these on, and then I can finish those top side rails. ready to weld. Let me show you what I've got going on here. Pretty consistent gap all the way. I mean, not consistent with each other, but where there is a gap, it's consistent. This bar bent up here. I got this crossbar put in over my windshield. It's fitted good. I think I'm ready to tack it on, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I've got this leather on here to protect the windshield. I've got the leather in there to protect that. I need to weld up in that joint, right up in there. Hopefully I can get all the way around that. And then I'll be able to put in the roofline bars. So I've got this 8-inch piece right here, and it's just gonna slide in right here. That's how I'm gonna join the two. I'm gonna drill 2 bolt holes here and bolt it together. And then I've got this one. I've capped the one end already. That's just gonna go right up here and slide in. Just like that. I got this bar tacked in right across here with some room. And then I need to get this tacked to there. But first, I need to drill holes through this so that I can tie these two together. It's been a long day, but it is dark outside, so that means it's time to go home. Get some rest. I'll finish this up tomorrow. This is as far as I got. So I have it tied into my rock slider under here, running up the pillar, and all the way back. I think it looks pretty good. I'll be able to put my fender back on tomorrow. I need to cut some stuff. I'll be back in the morning though. Good morning. It is day 2 working on this roll cage. I'm gonna start by finishing up the upper portion, and then I'll work on this grill and fenders, and we'll go from there. So let me show you what I have in mind for doing up here. I wanna do some straights going forward off of in between these bolts, heading forward, and then it will jog into this. And then I'll be able to catch these bolts right here with the frame if that bar runs up like that. So first things first, I need to measure for these bars. I've got the measurement, now I need to cut that piece out. So with my piece cut, it's time to put a bend in it. Do that, and then use this. And here they are. I got the ends notched on both of these, and now we're ready to tack them on. So I'll just come up here. I got this side tacked on, it's time to tack on the other side. What I did is I went ahead and I added this bar, because if I unhook this, there's really not much holding these ends from folding in. But I just want to get an aerial view. There's nothing to this roof. All right, there's how she looks. Yes, my hair's a mess. I know. Anyway, so the factory roof rack has these holes right here, and they just thread those in, but I need to put a bolt in them to cover the holes, so I figured why not throw some tabs in it, just like that. I have it all tacked together now. Now I can pull it apart, weld it all up, and reassemble it. So I got it all off, it's clamped to the table, and now I can get welding. I got this top all welded up, and while that's cooling off, I'm gonna be putting my fenders back on. So I need to cut out an opening right where this is so that the fender fits again. So I put the fender back on, I got my hole cut. It's a little sloppy, but it'll do for now. I'm gonna end up replacing these fenders anyway because this one's so mangled. I have both fenders cut out and put on, and now I need to put the roll bar back on. It's all welded up over here, so I just need to grab it. So I have the roof back on. Maybe in a future video, I'm gonna paint it. Now that I have both fenders put back on, I can put the face back on this thing. Of course, the last one takes forever. Well, the RUDICON has a roll cage now, and thanks for watching.